What's up, guys? It's your Battle back for another solo leveling Arise video. I had to think about the game for a second. We're gonna be some summons today. We're gonna see how it goes. I swear they went somewhere. And yeah, also would really appreciate if you guys could drop a like, subscribe, and comment. Would really help me out trying to get 1,000 subscribers. I try to read all your comments as best as I can. I also respond when I can. But yeah, with that being said, let's get on to the video. I mean, if you want, I'll break it down for you as best as I can. I wouldn't say I'm like the most, like 100% like knowledge focused on like every single aspect of this game, but I'd say I have a pretty good idea on like how, what the most like relevant current stuff is basically. Like, what is it like right now? Technically, the meta team is fire. And then Goto, there's like some new content that just came out. There's some new instance dungeons, which is basically the artifact dungeons. And it looks like Goto Ryuji is going to be good for that. And there's also simulation, which basically simulation gives you materials to kind of like level up your substats basically in your gear. And then it looks like he might also be good for that, kind of like how Thomas Andre is also good for that too. And he was like, Thomas Andre is like the best light DPS in the game currently. Also, we're not getting anything right now. Fuck. Yikes. But yeah, the ending content right now is the WBL basically, and that one is fire, and then I forgot the other element was. But for that one, the meta team is the fire team, which we already had all the fire characters, which was the fire chick, Kanae, I think. Yeah, it was Kanae. We had Essel, and then Gina, or if you wanted to run Yu Sang Han, I think that was her name. Was another option you could do. Those kind of mix your match between like Kanae and Yu and Sen, because like, or you or whatever, because you kind of want defense pen for fire team for the current WBL. That's like, I'll show you that I'm on a different the current level. Endgame basically. So it's kind of up to you which one you want to go for. But I heard Yu was a bit better than Kanae.
Almost a king.
Oh, let's go. All right, cool. We gotta go to Ryuji. I don't know if it's if we wanted to pick up there or not, but not too bad. Took like 60 tickets though. Kind of sucked. Kind of sucked that it took like 60 tickets. Oh well. Hey, that's our first copy. Now we need to get 5 more. I mean, I don't need to get 5 more, but I kind of just want to just, fuck it, He's a cool character, so I kind of don't really care too much. I think are Kanae, and I think my SL is 6 or 7. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, then that means you basically have a pretty much team, like a pretty good team to like take down WBL. Granted, you might need to do your skills and like your gear and stuff like that. But it sounds like you're pretty much set for that. The only thing you probably want is Gina, which she's like the fire support. She does like healing and like attack boosting and stuff like that. So you probably would want her as well. And you kind of need Gina like, I think it was, what is it? Of course, dupes are always good, right? You always want dupes. But I think for her, you wanted more, I think more dupes on her weapon. But at this point in the game, if you want to do in-game content, if you want to kind of compete in in-game content, you kind of need to have every character duped up, to be honest, like max duped. At least like A5 minimum, basically. And then anything like past that would be helpful for the extra stats. I think I got 1 copy of Gina at one point, but I don't have her duped. Yeah, I mean, you could try it out and see how it goes down for you. But at this point, you kind of need every character max duped, to be honest. And I didn't get. Oh, I got Moonshadow daggers though. Okay, I don't mind that. Oh yeah, I recently got my plum to 810, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, these summons have been going kind of shit. Not gonna lie, damn. We're already down to 20k fucking essence stones, and I've only gotten 1 copy of this fucker. Yeah, sometimes this game can be very asinine when it comes to trying to get dupes for characters. Like right now, fucking, I'm having to go to pity every fucking time apparently. Oh man, this is crazy. I'm literally just gonna get 1 copy, aren't I? Maybe 2. That's actually fucking crazy. Wow, this is actually fucking ass. Oh my gosh. I haven't felt the need for dupes yet since I'm not in any game. Because I've loads of story to do. That's fair. Like I said, it's just more so for in-game content. If you want to do compete, then you kind of need the dupes, right? Wow. This fucker really took this much away from me and only showed up like twice. All right.
Almost a king.
All right, Goto.
I suppose that's true.
Now, almost next dupes, I suppose. And by almost, I mean fucking nowhere near that. And only one copy. All right, epic. Wow. You get Sammy? Nah. I'm not interested in Sammy. I'm gonna be rolling for that next patch, man. For I think it was Vanessa is what her name was, the vampire chick, and also maybe for Hugo as well. Yeah, you know what's funny? I basically got the same amount of RNG as I got for fucking Thomas Andre, or I had to go to fucking 80 pity every single fucking time because I couldn't fucking get him early at all. And the same shit, if not worse, happened again for fucking Goto Ryuji. So yeah, the game is kind of generous, at least in terms of summons that do give every now and then. On the downside, though, you kind of get fucked in the ass when it comes to, you know, trying to get dupes for characters where you have to go to pity almost every fucking time. Oh, also, Essel got added to the standard banner too. So if you guys want to get more Essel dupes, she's now available to add it here. Kind of mixed. So I was kind of like hearing some stuff around. And basically, he's very mixed, right? So there's some stuff about him that's good, and there's some stuff about him that's bad. So basically, he's basically like a better Wu, right? But he's replacing Wu as the breaker on the team. He's also a DPS. Problem is though, you kind of do need him at A4, or even more so at A5 to really get his full maximum output. Because at one copy, he's kind of not that great. And if you're looking for DPS, Mirai is still way better than him, and she does even more though. Right? Wait, you do have more dupes because the whole third slot being buffed basically, with the fourth dupe, which is very useful. But yeah, overall, he's not really that. I mean, he's good, right? But he's not that great. One other thing that I saw around is that apparently it seems kind of like he was supposed to come out around Baron, like from what I was like kind of seeing, and it kind of made sense to me. It seemed like he was supposed to come out around Baron time. Not Thomas Andre wasn't supposed to come out this early, or it wasn't supposed to come out as early as he did. The only reason Thomas Andre came out at the time was, of course, right, because everybody voted because they wanted him to come out as soon as possible, right? However, as you can see, Baron is weak to wind or dark and wind, right? And what does Goto Ryuji? He is wind. So people were kind of saying that, like, you know, there's a good chance that like the devs originally planned for Goto Ryuji to come out around Baron, and if he came out around Baron, he would have been so much more useful around Baron time, right? If we had him and with the dark team, which was like with Charlotte and all that, made way more sense. So he's kind of like a character that was supposed to come out beforehand, but now he's coming out now. Granted, it's more speculation, but like it kind of makes sense to me at least that kind of seemed like how that kind of works out, right? So yeah, I mean, if you guys want to pull him, go for it. However, mind you, the character we're getting next, which may be for the anniversary, which if you guys don't know who we're getting next, she's in the lobby though. I don't know, I have her right here right now, but at the same time, she's always here anyways. This chick will be coming out next as the next symbol character. So we got a cool waifu. She may be for our first anniversary as our anniversary character, but at the very least, we do know that she's coming out next. And there's a high likelihood that whatever the endgame content's going to be, whenever she comes around, she's going to be really, really good for that. Whereas Goto Ryuji isn't really that good right now. He doesn't really have any real good placements to be used, other than like Baron or something. He's not even good against the new WBL, right? Because the new WBL is specifically meant for fire and I think light, right? Let me just double check. I know it's fire, at least one of them. Yeah, fire and light. So Thomas would be kind of good here, but more so the fire team was, where this is better. It's funny too because apparently, what I've been hearing too, Kanae is kind of better than him, right? Kanae's kind of better than him, which is kind of weird, because of some things. But regardless, I just it's a little bit funny with that. But I'd say up to you guys if you really want to summon for him. If you do want to summon for him, I kind of recommend kind of like Thomas a little bit. You kind of do need to get him to max dupes. Thomas was like a different case, right? Because Thomas was more like if you just want to for fun. But for our boy Goro here, you kind of need him to be A4 or A5 for him to really see his max potential, at least for him to be viable and like more in-game content, because otherwise he's just going to be kind of whatever for the time being. I'm probably going to still be rolling for him though, because I kind of like him. But at some point though, I probably will stop summoning and start saving up for the next character who's going to probably be more useful and probably be way better for dupes. So it's up to you guys how you want to do things. Granted, this banner has been destroying me, as you guys will see from, as you guys have probably saw from my pulls. So that kind of fucking sucked, not gonna lie. But yeah, with that being said though, I don't think there's anything else to really talk about. Also, I guess one other thing I guess I could probably mention is that he's also probably gonna be very good with the new bosses here, because the new encore instance dungeons. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say, because this is weak to wind. And if we look at the instance one, this one is also weak to wind. So he's gonna probably be really good here. And then he might also be good in Simulation Gate as well, which I have not basically touched at all, which I probably should. But yeah, he's also going to be probably good here, because as you can see, it is weak to wind and dark currently, so he's going to probably be very good here. So just keep that in mind, guys. You know, that's probably going to be where Goto Ryuji will be very good for the time being. And then for future content, we'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah. Also, I think the next meta that we might be going into is either gonna, because I think at this point wind is probably gonna be done with Goto Ryuji, because I'm pretty sure Goto Ryuji was supposed to come out and then replace Wu, and then I'm pretty sure at this point, for once we hit to our first anniversary, which around the next, when we get the next character, or at the very least when we get the next character, I'd imagine that who we're gonna be getting, the chick I just showed you guys, who is like, hey, you want coffee or you want tea every time you log into the game. I have a feeling she'll probably be for the water team. And in my opinion, I think there's a good chance, realistically, that she could probably be replacing our girl Sio here, or Sio, and then basically be, our next new better water tank, and helping the water team get back in the game, right? So, yeah. Overall, I'd say it's up to you guys. If you're looking at what he does, though, I guess for gear, right? You guys are probably looking for gear. If you guys did pull him or want to pull him, this is the gear I'm running. I'd say there's basically two sets you can run him on. You could either do full break for this extra, juiciness here, which you get an extra 30% against 30% weakness break against enemies that you have elemental damage advantage to, and also you get an extra 15% crit rate and 30% crit damage. But if you have it at least at 10, or I mean, if you have the 4-piece at least, you do get 10% crit rate and 15% crit damage to himself and the whole team, which is still pretty useful. And then the reason I'm running Obsidian though is if you want him to be more of a DPS. And also because he's able to fairly easily stay above this 40% or more of MP to get that nice 60% damage boost. Which is the reason I was thinking this. I was even thinking about this foresight that he's probably been good, because if they revealed that he's wind, and we have our girl Hansei Ming here, who her main thing is basically being able to give back MP, which someone like Mariah desperately needed. So it was kind of easy to kind of tell what gear he probably wanted to use. What I didn't expect was for him to be HP, which is a little annoying because I did build attack percent gear, but whatever, it'll be just gear for a future DPS character. But I just thought that was a little bit funny. But yeah, with that being said though, I think that's probably it. I mean, I can make like another video maybe for like the new events, but I don't think I really need to, because they're kind of straightforward basically. Nothing too crazy with that, but I don't know, we'll see. I'll think about it depending on how things go. And then the weapon as well, you probably want to get a max dupe, because it is very nice. It does help him give more HP, more crit damage, so you can do more damage. So very nice stuff there. Anyways, let's do one multi. While we're here. I'm already this deep in. I already went super deep in. Might as well see if I can get anything. Sadly, it looks like I'm not. Sadly, it looks like I'm not getting anything right there. Oh well. Also, we're going to be getting a new weapon very soon, the wind weapon, which is supposed to be like a fan, the fire fan here, but for wind weapons specifically. So I would recommend to probably save your weapon tickets until we do get that in the game, just so you guys can have a higher chance to be able to pull that new weapon. Also, Essel has been added to the standard banner, so any of you who are missing Essel or want to get more dupes on Essel, there you go. Me personally, I'm probably going to wait a little bit till my Charlotte is done probably, or until Isla here as at least A5, and then I'll probably remove one of them and then swap in Essel to start duping her out more. All right, those summons were, as you guys saw, they were kind of shit. They were pretty bad, probably worse than my Thomas summons. Anyways, we got another multi here, so let's do another multi. But yeah, for you guys who are pulling for you know, the Goto Ryuji, hopefully your summons went well. Mine aren't that good. Honestly, it's up to, like, you know, as I covered in the video, it's up to you if you guys really want to summon for him. It's honestly a mix. You know, like, there's some stuff about him that's good, some stuff about him that's bad. Apparently he's also bugged too, which is really odd that he's bugged. But I think I'm not too surprised about that. It's also odd as how fucked I'm getting in this fucking banner. Jeez. I'm probably gonna keep rolling for a little bit when I get more summons, just to see if I can get at least maybe A3 or A4, and then maybe stop there. We'll see. But yeah, that kind of fucking sucked. That kind of fucking sucked. Well, that being said though, I'm out on out. I'll see y'all later. Peace and take care, everybody.